Lifeguards decide the message needs to be driven home, loud and clear.
Look at me while I'm talking to you, so I know you understand what I'm saying.
The boys could be charged for disrupting emergency services.
I don't think so. I don't know.
Yeah, Reedy, if you can, get on up here, mate. Just get the defib just in case.
The rescue victim is worse than anticipated. Then, Dino recognises the patient.
Boys, it's that same girl. We've had her before. Oh, Amber.
I got a strong pulse on the race.
A 20-year-old woman has been dragged from the surf close to drowning. But she's a familiar face.
We've rescued this girl 3 times in the last 2 weeks. She's a public nuisance now. It's getting out of control.
Lifeguards believe she intentionally put herself in harm's way.
People should realise it's not a game. That could really have compromised us if we had a resus going on and we have to deal with someone like that.
Is she your friend?
Hey?
Is she your friend?
Yes.
And you let her in the water? No.
This was much more than a harmless prank. And something 19-year-old trainee Max Ashford has never dealt with.
Yeah, well, in the end, it does make you pretty angry because taking the time out of our day to rescue her, who's putting it on, is taking us away from the rest of the people who could really seriously be drowning.
An ambulance is on its way, but H also calls police.
She will be in the lifeguard tower.
You understand you place other people's lives at risk?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, not necessarily the lifeguards because they know what they're doing, but if they're focused on you who didn't need to be being rescued, someone does need to be rescued and they don't see them because they're pulling you out of the surf who knew better.
Mid-afternoon, and a woman complains of neck pain following a collision with a surfboard.
Slide you down and back. Just let your whole body go.
Dino quickly administers pain relief via the green whistle.
How does that feel? Keep breathing, keep breathing.
She'd walked herself out of the ocean, but then when we'd sort of stabilised her on a spinal board, she complained that she had no sensation in her lower limbs.
Can you feel me grabbing your foot?
No.
You can't. What about this foot?
No.
No, that's all right. At that point, I was genuinely worried for the girl. Do you think this girl could be paralysed or quadriplegic for the rest of her life?
And were you out the back when the girl ran over you?
A lady just didn't think of where she was going and went straight over me with her surfboard. And now I can't feel my legs.
Emergency response paramedic Colin arrives and conducts a further assessment.
Still, these boys have done a good job, but what we need to do from here on is go nice and still for us, okay?
As the woman is prepared for hospital, inconsistencies emerge in her story.
Most of the pain is at that level on your back?
It is, but my neck's starting to hurt too.
But you didn't get hit up there?
When I hit my head, I cracked my head under the surf.
So you hit your head as well as being hit by the surfboard? You didn't tell me that you hit your head, sweetie. Are you nice and still?
My initial instinct is to help a patient as much as possible. But at the end, when the story changes a couple of times, it starts to get a little suspicious.
Dino remains unsure about the woman's story.
No mark on her back where she got hit. And then she told Colin she got hit in the head. She didn't mention the pain, so I don't know.
The woman is transported to hospital for x-rays.
Word came back from the hospital when things started to get serious in there that she decided to discharge herself instead and walk away.
Seriously, buddy, I'll call the police if you keep doing this. Get the hell in here. I told you to swim in the red and yellow flag.
Lifeguards suspect the boy and his mates are crying wolf.
You're looking for a ride on the jet ski, we're not going to pick you up. It's not cool, mate. Don't swim here, mate. It's not safe. After the first time, we kind of pointed out the dangers and stuff like that, and he did it again, so.
Just 10 minutes later, the same boy is back a third time in the same rip.
Look who it is again in this rip. Don't give up, mate. I'm not saving you anymore.
Lifeguards face a dilemma. Should they teach the boy a lesson and refuse to pick him up?
Maybe we should just get the police down here for these two for the third time. Just think someone could be dying right now while I'm rescuing you because you didn't listen.
Crying wolf is no harmless prank.
Kids like that, I understand, they want to have a go on the jet ski and make it a play, but what they don't understand is it's such an important bit of rescue equipment for us, and while we might be giving them a lift in and they're having fun, Other people on the beach could be drowning.
Where are you from? I know he's from Australia. What suburb?
Oh, Bankstown. I was annoying him because I couldn't get back. It was too hard.
The boys disappear into the crowd, but it's not the last lifeguards will see of them. No one's been attacked by a shark at Bondi for nearly 80 years.
8:30 last night, in the water, attacked by a gummy shark. Punched it in the nose to get it off me, fighted with it a bit. Then after that, yeah, pretty much it.
Mate, there was no one else around, eh? Mate, you've done well.
That's a shark. Not a big one, because he wouldn't have had his arm left.
Yeah, they're proper bite marks, mate. Like these,
34-year-old Scott and girlfriend Kelly only recently arrived from Tasmania. Paramedics attend one very lucky man.
He's passed out on the rocks down there last night, and they've only just found him now. So he's been there for 14, 16 hours.
I fell asleep and woke up this morning with a lot of blood on my arm, so went back in the water again this morning to clean it.
How much did you have to drink last night?
3 cans, that's it.
Any reason why you think that you may have been passed out on the rocks for so long?
Yeah, because of the bite and being unconscious. Went unconscious.
But for 14 hours?
Bobby and H are convinced by Scott's story. Chapo is not quite so sure.
You know, there's going to be sceptics. If we tell, I'll go down and tell Azza now, or Reedy, and they'll say, nah, mate, no way he got bit by a shark.
Did you see the marks?
I did see the marks, but...
what would you think it was then?
Well, who knows? Look, just massive gouges in his arm, could have easily been a shark attack.
Well, what time did you go swimming last night?
8:30. Then after
PM?
Then after that, I woke up about 10. Woke up about 10:30 this morning, blood all over my arm.
So you went for a swim at 8:30 PM last night, and you woke up on the rocks at 10 o'clock this morning?
Yep.
And you'd only had 3 cans of beer last night?
Yep.
To me, I could be wrong, I'm not infallible, but that looked like teeth to me.
The strong pain could indicate Scott also has a fracture.
All right, mate, take it easy.
Mate, I've got to put the bandage on it.
Yeah, if you keep sucking on that whistle, the pain will go away.
Trust me, it's not going to go away. I've had 3 Panaine Fort.
When did you have those, and where did you have those? Did you have those on the rocks with you?
No, I had them this morning at 6 o'clock when I woke up.
Okay, so you didn't sleep on the rocks. You've obviously been home somewhere if
No,
you've
I didn't
taken...
sleep on the rocks.
Right.
That's the story you've given us.
No. You know where the cave is?
Yeah.
You can ask the other guys up.
Yeah. So you sleep in the cave?
Yeah.
How did you get up to the lifeguard tower?
Hey, Mum. How are you? It's me again. Got bit by a shark. Bondi. What about the pain?
That's what you've got the green whistle for. That's pain relief.
You just ain't doing nothing.
Oh, well, we don't have anything stronger, unfortunately. You have to wait till you get to the hospital. Okay?
Wait till I finish this.
I've got to admit, I haven't seen too many shark attacks in my time.
This is my 11th season. I've been waiting because the amount of people that now swim in the ocean with a lot of disdain for for sharks, it's going to wake a lot of people up and make them realise it is a reality.
I'm just going to have a look under here, okay? Yeah, see, that's gone into the capsule of the elbow, okay? You didn't think of coming up last night?
It was all a big shot. Yeah, and I ran out of that water so fast.
Yeah.
Here we go.
After being attacked by a shark at Sydney's iconic Bondi Beach. A short time ago, he described how he thought he was going to die.
Attacked me, grabbed hold of my arm, wouldn't let go, so I ended up punching him in the nose and trying to fight him off.
I can't understand how that shark got through that net, or it's just a big shock, and I'm glad to still be here for my kids, and just happy. It's the first one in 70 years.
As Scott wheels into surgery, his story beams around the world.
A shark has attacked a swimmer at Sydney's world-famous Bondi Beach. It's the first such attack in 70 years. He managed to break free and escape after punching the shark on the nose.
A little later, Bondi's international celebrity makes an emotional return to show off his 38 stitches.
Hey, Scotty, how are you, mate? The story's spot on. Spot on, yeah. Couldn't get much more spot on. Bloody spot on.
Don't cry.
It's all true, but it's scary and it's upsetting, and yeah, I'm just grateful that I'm still here.
It's only a small one.
Didn't look small yesterday.
It's had a couple of goes at you. Do you remember it, like, whack, whack?
3 times.
Yeah.
3 times. But
It's come from an angle.
Yeah.
Amazing,
It's
actually.
probably a wobbly on because there's no bottom jaw. It's only been bitten from the top.
Yeah.
So that's, I've been thinking about it a lot. If it would have been a proper Noah, you would have had the bottom teeth as well.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't be here, mate. You would have bled to death.
Real glad I came out better.
Yeah, God, yeah.
It's like having a fight with Mike Tyson, but I never got the ear chewed off.
Curious about exactly what happened, H takes Scott and Kelly back to the scene of the attack.
I decided to go for a swim just out here.
Okay.
Just past that little cave bit there and just out past the rocks there.
Oh, just in the storm, where the storm water runs out. Yeah, I got
just
it.
there. The next minute, all I know is I got grabbed from the arm.
Yeah.
Don't know what it was, turned around. Could see a bit of grey, but not much because it was a bit dark.
Yeah.
And just started to hit him on the nose. And just started to punch him on the nose and kept punching him on the nose.
Smart thing to do.
And then he kept on, he let go for a couple of seconds, then he come back again, come back for more. And then I thought, I'm not going to make it out of the water here, I'm going to die here, this is it. Blood coming out everywhere, blood everywhere, all over me, all over my shorts, I had to throw them all away. And then Kelly, the next morning, found me in a big pool of blood. Hey, Kelly. And that's where, that's where I thought I was gone, and I was dead, I thought I was dead.
Never having dealt with a shark attack, lifeguards can't fall back on experience.
When I spoke to him, he genuinely believed that he'd been attacked by a shark.
This has got to be one of the biggest hoaxes we've ever seen down here. Let me read it to you. Bondi's bogus bite, shark attack, just a fishy line. Shark attack never occurred, and the man who made the claims has been arrested for theft. Take a look at him.
It's one hell of a con job.
And so why did you sort of back his story up about the shark?
Why? Because I was scared of him. What am I going to do? I'm going to move on with my life and start my life fresh again though.
Scott later pleaded guilty to break and enter charges and car theft. A boy struggles in Backpackers Rip.
Look who it is again in this rip.
Same guys from yesterday.
You take 1 or 2 guys away who are looking after those idiots, and before you know it, you've got me in here and then one other person on the beach.
Hey mate, it's not funny, eh? Just come straight in. You think you're better than everyone else on the beach here, don't you?
Lifeguards decide the message needs to be driven home, loud and clear.
Sit down, put your socks down, look at me while I'm talking to you so I know you understand what I'm saying. How often do you come to the beach?
A lot.
A lot? So you're born in Australia?
Yeah.
So you know about the red and yellow flags as well?
There is none.
There is none?
Yeah, but it's down the end of the
Let's
beach.
see, I can
down
see
that
2
way,
sets just from here. You're an Aussie, so you know that when you come to the beach, you swim between the flags because that's the safest place. If you were genuinely in trouble, as you're saying, then you should be swimming between the flags, not in the middle of a rip. Grab your shoes, leave the beach.
Like I said, mate, they've got a lot of people to look after down here. They don't need to waste their time. No, but I was being serious. I couldn't even catch a jet ski.
The boys could be charged for disrupting emergency services.
Those kids just thought it was a big joke, you know. I think swimming in rips and taking our concentration off the beach. You know, look how many people, it's 5:30 in the afternoon, look how many people we've got to still look after. Done rescue after rescue today, and the fact that we have to spend 5 minutes on those kids, you know, should be at home doing their homework Sunday night.